what's the difference between a person just looking online and buying a supplement that they think is good for them and what a functional medicine provider will do for them?
Unfortunately, Google does not help us find exactly what's wrong. Google can tell us a little bit about various chronic diseases in the sense as it pertains to traditional medicine. And interestingly enough, traditional medicine is the catalyst in most regards to our knowledge of how to treat chronic disease. If you would find a decent functional medicine provider, oftentimes we'll find out the root cause. We'll then give you a phase 1, and that is simply a metabolic clearing panel and program which tend to supposed to clean out the organs and the cells. And then once we find out how has the body changed thus far from that cleansing, then we figure out what phase 2 is. So that's in a nutshell what tends to happen. Oftentimes treatment with most providers is anywhere between 4 to 8 months. Oftentimes 6 is usually that lucky number. That 6-month scale is a lucky number. But if we're done prior to that, which sometimes happens, sometimes our body will respond extremely well. Otherwise, sometimes we'll get to month 6, but we may need a little bit more tweaking simply because sometimes when we're dealing with certain lifestyle, a lot of lifestyles is very hard to break away from.
That makes sense.
So a lot of us can't give up our first loves in order to live well. And one of the things about functional medicine that we tend to teach is whatever it took for you to come back towards health and healing, that's where you stayed. So just because for instance, you have reversed your diabetes, doesn't mean you can go back to eating cake now. No, you're going to have to, if anything, eat in moderation, but continue to eat your fruit and vegetables and the meats that you eat. As long as those meats, again, are wild-caught, grass-fed, and organic.